Great. So, Lauren, let me turn to you and picking up on Gene's comments. Your Ripple's very focused on financial institutions and the institutionalization of digital assets. Tell us about the interplay. Like, do you see the tokenized deposits as a good base layer, and then where do stablecoins play? How are your customers or clients using the technology?
No, absolutely. I think it's really important to note that. So I think it is a very good base layer. I think people think about different tokens for different use cases. So a lot of people are holding and investing into Bitcoin. Bitcoin is really a savings token. Ripple utilizes a token called the XRP token. That is a utility token. That is a utility token. It was made to do cross-border payments. It was used to be able to utilize the RLUSD, which is also its own stablecoin. That's also a utility spending tool. And it is a very strong base layer to be able to then look at why people are using it, and then what does it generate for the end user. And I think that's something that we haven't really talked about yet on this panel, is you have banks and institutions, but who's at the end of all of that? There are 55 million Americans right now, 1 in 5 Americans, that are holding and using crypto. They're equally divided by political party. They are equally divided across the country regionally. And they're going to start going to their banks, or they're going to start going to their Coinbase apps and wallets. And it's not just a holding or a savings technique anymore, but it's about how are they using that utility at the end. And that's where I think the banks are going to be coming around and looking to be really innovative in terms of how they're serving their customers.